Hey, what is up, guys? Today I want to discuss a topic that's been pretty relevant for me and a few other people that I know as well for the past few weeks, and that's server transfers, but specifically gold when it comes to transferring servers. For my personal experience, I'm currently on a slowly dying server, which is Earth Fury US, and the population has gone down from roughly 6,000 players all the way down to 2,000 or 2,500 players. With this, obviously, more and more guilds are discussing to transfer servers. However, if you are fortunate enough to have more than 5,000 gold, the paid transfers actually limit you to carry over only 5,000 gold per level 50 character and up. So today I thought it would be a good idea to discuss this issue and show you guys what your alternatives are if you are someone who maybe has like 8,000 gold or even 20,000 gold, or even if you're someone with something crazy like 100,000 gold and you'd be thinking of using the paid transfer option. So the most common way of going around this 5,000 gold limit is to simply buy gigantic bags. These bags cost 1.2k gold and they are not soul bound when you buy them. So what you could do is simply buy as many bags as needed to bring your current gold count to below 5,000 gold and then transfer with these bags. And once you're on your new server of choice, you could simply sell them to other players at a discount, typically anywhere between 800 gold to 1.1k. Unfortunately, this method isn't perfect since you'll obviously be losing some gold since you'll have to sell the bags at discount and it will take some time to eventually sell off all of your bags. So what if you absolutely don't want to lose gold, or even if you're looking to take this opportunity to maybe make some gold with the transfer? What I would suggest to do is take a look at the prices on the server you're thinking of transferring to and see what types of items are going for a lot more on that server than your current server you're on. And since you don't have a transfer limit on items, you could technically buy these items up for cheap on your server and sell them for more on the server you're transferring to. The best way to do this, in my opinion, is simply to go take a look at Nexus Hub. This isn't a sponsor or anything. This is just a really good website. I'll put the description down below if anyone wants to check it out. But what it does, it simply pulls data from the TSM add-on, and you can see the historical prices of pretty much any item. That way you don't really have to like create a level 1 alt on that new server, and on top of that you can see how consistent the prices for certain items are on the server you're interested in. Great items I would personally suggest looking into would be either items that have no deposit costs, like enchanting materials, maybe fell armaments, arcane tomes, or even Ethereum prison keys, or items that are always in high demand, like herbs or gems or even ores and so on. That way, if there's potentially like a 1 week difference between the time you buy all of your items up and then you transfer onto the new server and then sell them back, hopefully these items are stable enough that the price won't change too much and hopefully you'll make some gold that way. Another great way of ensuring you don't lose gold when you transfer servers is to buy items that sell below vendor value. This method is typically only doable if you have a lot of time before you actually transfer servers. But for example, I've been slowly buying any talisites or star of Elune if they are 3 gold or below, since they vendor for 3 gold each. And since I've been doing this for quite a while now, I have almost 3,000 gold in just these items alone that later on I'll be able to simply transfer over and vendor them once I'm on that new server, and I won't have lost any gold at all. I would suggest if you are thinking about doing this, ideally find items that are worth a decent amount and hopefully these items can stack as well. Because obviously if you do this with an item that's worth 20 silver or something, then you'll just end up running out of inventory space. Another suggestion that kind of ties in with one of the previous ones is if you've been thinking of doing long-term investments or even long-term flips, you can buy these items right now. So say you want to buy some void crystals to sell off in phase 6 because you'll be able to convert them into large prismatic shards. Or even if you're thinking really long term and you want to buy herbs for inscription for Wrath of the Lich King, then might as well get these items now. That way you have less gold on your hands to worry about when you transfer servers, and on top of that, you're setting yourself up for success in the future. And lastly, if you've been planning on spending gold for any types of reason, whether that's your epic flyer or you're thinking of changing professions on any of your character, or maybe you've been thinking of buying, I don't know, slave pens boost for an alt or anything of that sort, just do these things now rather than waiting until you're on your new server. That way, it'll eat up some gold that anyways you'll be spending eventually, and the cost shouldn't be that much different from server to server. All right, so that does it for my top 5 ways to transfer gold efficiently when you're using the paid transfer option. Obviously, if your server is lucky enough that you can use the free transfers, you won't have this issue as there's no limit on gold when you do free transfers. But I hope this video has helped out a few people like me who may be running into this issue in the future. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.